So June is Pride Month, and there's a lot of discussion about differences in sexual orientation. But it occurs to me that sex is only one matter in life that people can have differences in preferences, right? I want to see more pride about dietary differences and recreational differences, right? That never gets discussed about, right? If you have differences in eating habits and recreational habits, oh my God, the world can become so foreign to you. If you don't believe me, give it a try. Anybody can be a vegan for a day or two to see how it is to get around their lives with it, right? Anybody can be a naturalist for a day or two just to give it a try, right? And you might actually like it. I mean, I love the feeling I get from eating healthier. I don't like the social aspect of it. But give it a try. I'll let you give it a try. Now, I'm kind of dreading the day when everything has gone back to normal after COVID. I really became a big beneficiary of the COVID restrictions. So, before COVID, I used to have a hard time getting any sort of accommodations at work because people just thought I was awkward. So most of my colleagues, when they go on vacation, it's to Las Vegas, New Orleans. Go look up the top most popular vacation destinations. Loud noises and crowds like that are not for me. It brought a tear to my eye when in April of 2020, when the governor of Florida was upset about college students going on spring break to the beaches in Florida. Not because I was upset about COVID, but because it's something I can't do, and a lot of times my differences in how I do recreation cause a whole lot of problems for me. So before COVID, I used to love to go to the Computer Olympiad. I used to love to go stargazing. I used to love to do all sorts of science experiments on my own. And I had a boss, or actually several bosses that were like that. They basically told me or implied to me that I needed to have a life. And it angered me. I do have a life. You need to accept my life. But, see, you would never tell somebody who is LGBTQ they need to have a real sexual life, right? Not these days anyway, right? People often tell me that I need to enjoy some junk food. I mean, I can attest. I enjoy my food a lot more today than I did 20 years ago when I was eating crap. And by enjoy, I'm not just saying my physical feelings of being well, but the taste of it as well, because I'm not constantly ruining my taste buds. Now, to be fair, last year, I gave it a dry run and went to Las Vegas because I wanted to be able to be accepted for going on vacation after we returned to work. And I thought maybe I can get myself to like Las Vegas. It'll all be good, right? I'll probably still want to go to the Computer Olympiad, but at least half the time I'll be going somewhere that's acceptable, right? And to make a long story short, I had a miserable time. Everything that could go wrong went wrong during that trip. And I left and I went to Phoenix, where I lived for 4 months. Actually, we were still working remotely at the time, and I had the best time of my life. And it was during the trip to Phoenix that I solidified my resolve to stay solosexual. I really felt a big deal of romance toward myself during my time in Phoenix, and that's good. That's good. I'll give Las Vegas another try. I haven't totally written it off yet because I do want to be able to go on vacation without being persecuted on what I do. So I'll give it another try, but I suspect it's not going to work. And unfortunately, I still have yet to be fully accepted for being solosexual. I want one day to be able to tell my boss with a straight face, I'm going on vacation, I'm going to the Computer Olympiad, and the boss just says, have a good time. Not have a life, right?